really in trouble now because they keeping it from coming out. I'm working on it. 28-minute clip of that and over Drake. Bad. Drake got it.
What's good, y'all? It's your boy, The Answer Man. We're going to have to take Adrian Broner's name, the Can Man, and give it to Thug, because anybody can get it. Apparently Drake too, but that's not out yet. But the rest of that QCP and how he conducted business and sold Lil Baby down the river, we're going to cover that right now. Let's get to it.
They're really in trouble now because they keeping it from coming out. I'm working on it. 28-minute clip of that and over Drake. Bad. Drake got it. And Drake was covering attorney fees, gave him $1 million when he got out. Yeah, he this little demonstration is him up real bad. Let's listen to this. So here goes what Thug had to say about QCP's case. Let's listen to it.
But they did some, they sold the masters to them. But hell yeah, man. Yeah, no, cause you kicking that. I love you. You the only nigga that stayed down with me. When me and him was on the phone that night, you went to go see that nigga said out of his mouth. But Shawty with me, well, I got him. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you saying that you got him on some fake cool, like, I got him, but you just sold him. You don't got him. You just sold him. You got, you own 100% of this young nigga master, bro. That's not 1,000. You own 100% of him. If he, I wonder, why didn't he even offer to sell him some of it, Man, he supposed to gave him some of it. Even, but I don't understand what you said. Yeah, but I'm saying you gonna do that.
Okay, so we're gonna stop it right there. So we're gonna clear up his music talking. It's obvious Mariah, whatever her name, don't understand business. So this is how this works. When you sign an artist, right, you may do a deal to where they master stay with you back in the day, it used to be like 25 years. Crazy. I don't know if y'all remember LL Cool J just saying after 19 albums, he finally got his masters back, right? It was crazy. Now, depending on who you are, it could be 5 years, 7 years, 10 years. Mine was always 5 years. The label controlled the masters, right? So let's just say it's a 7-year situation. QC control Lil Baby's masters. When people come in to negotiate buying the label, how many years in are you? 3 or 4? Okay, so you got another 3 years controlling the masters, yeah. How much money is that generating? Let's just say it's 10 million. So in their head, okay, 30 million gonna come back from that. We got it another 3 years. It don't matter who owns the company. After that 7 years is satisfied, the masters go back. There's no, he owns the masters 100%. He controls those masters from what the contract stipulations time frame say he controls them. Not for life, unless Lil Baby sold him that for life, which I know he didn't do. So that's how that works. So when you selling something, that's part of the value of your company. Whether he sold it or didn't sell it, he still was gonna control the masters for the 7-year duration. So let's correct that, because people hear it, they don't be knowing what they listening to.
Well, I'm the only nigga on that label in the group. Yeah, it's for sure. But it's like, if I own 100% of Mariah, and I'm finna sell my label and all the rights to all the music, all the copyrights, if I'm finna sell all that and make $375 million, but Mariah, the only person with me in the green, and it's my folk, like, you ain't never took no meeting without me, like, you ain't never tried to cross me out, you ain't never did none of that. I'ma give you some of your masters, you see what I'm saying? I take 300 million before I take 375 million. I take 300 million and give you 75 million worth of your rights back. Cause if I sell and make 375 million, I'm already thinking in my mind, I got to give you the 75 million anyway. So before I do that, I ain't gonna even take the money. I'm gonna just give you 75 million. So and you're growing. And you hold him for 2-3 years, you gonna get you 100 million for it. If you hold it for 2-3 more years, you gonna get you 100 million.
This is damn sense. If a say, hey, I want to buy the house for 300 million. Okay, well let me go take all the appliances out and give it to the dude. Well, now the house ain't worth 300 million.
Right.
And he might not want to buy the house because now I don't want to have to come in and put the appliances in. I'm trying to buy it as is. Now, if you tell him, hey, look, bro, you can only own this house for 10 years. After 10 years, it goes here. We just using the house to understand it. And he said, all right, well, what I want to do with the house, that's more than enough time for me what I do what I want to do. Them appliances was going to be in that house for the next 10 years anyway. What the is you talking about? Lil Baby is going to get his cut and his split and his percentage that's coming to him, whether QCP on it, whether God buy it, Birdman buy it, the bum at the corner. His contracts don't change. Whatever his contracts read, for the time duration they're supposed to read, they do not change. They stay the same way. Y'all remember when Dame Dash was trying to sell Jay-Z part of Rock of whatever he was trying to sell, and he let it be known, I only got 2 more years with Jay-Z, and it go back to him.
Yeah, part of that Reasonable Doubt album. Yup.
It didn't matter. So whoever brought it and gave me the million, you only got 2 years with it. In 2 years, it goes back to him, regardless of who owns it. The new contract doesn't supersede the old contract that he has with the artist. That stays the same. It doesn't reset. It ain't that you can't sell it off. His duration is his duration, brother. He got it, I got it, whoever got it. You understand what I'm saying, Ghost? Doesn't
Facts.
matter. So the value of the company is based on everything that's in the company. Thug ain't never sold no company like this. I know y'all look at him, he's an artist, cool, right? He's an artist that his artist on his company is bigger than him. This a fact. This is what it is now, right? So for him saying all this dumb shit lets me know what he don't know. This is crazy. This thing like, what the would you say? Okay, little baby, I'm gonna give you yours right now. But now, nigga, the value of the company's gone. If Lil Baby was gonna make 15 million a year for the next 3 years off this company, whether it come from QCP or the people he sold it to, he's still gonna get his 15 million a year. If his masters come back to him in 3 years, when P sold this company to whoever he sold it to in 3 years, Lil Baby still gonna get his masters back. It ain't that P sold it over here, so now Lil Baby can't never get it back. So why didn't you sell something to Lil Baby before you sold it? No, he sold the company as the company sat, as it was structured. Everything. This artist is only with me for 3 albums. This artist, they masters with me for another 2 years. So as it is, and what is generating right now, this is what is valued at. Everything has a max out date. Anybody have any questions about that? Or do you understand what I'm saying?
Understood.
Yeah, just running his damn mouth.
Might accumulate 25 more million, 15, 10 more million, whatever. Like you might sell it in 3 years and get 80 million, 85 million. You know what I'm saying? Like if you really want somebody, I love you, like man, you my little brother. Cause if you take Wham out of the picture, he probably get 100 million. If you take Wham out of the picture, I know for sure you made 275 million on Wham for sure. 100%. He in the green. He not in the red. The label owe him. He don't owe no label nothing. Every label he signed the 2 labels. Both of them owe him. You wouldn't believe that? See, I thought he just sold the label. I'm like, damn, boy, that's big. Like, but yo, much that coat. You sold a label for 300 something million. Like, man, your ass sold the copyrights, man. You sold everything. You went out bad.
Okay. Let me show y'all something. This nigga right here crazy. Let me show y'all something. He said P went out bad for selling the label for 300 million. Let me show you something. How much did 100 ENT sell to Warner Music? Okay. Okay, now. He said QCP went out bad for selling his label for 300 million. The nigga said, dang, I thought you just sold the label, but you sold everything. When you sell the card, you don't leave the seat. What the fuck is you talking about? Now, I'm going to PTR something for y'all. 300 Entertainment, Meg Thee Stallion, Young Thug, T Grizzly,
Ghana.
Gunna, there's probably more artists, right? 300 Entertainment. I want y'all to pay attention very closely to what I'm about to show you. Way bigger label than QC, right? Y'all read my PTR. You stupid, dumbass. How the f you say QC went out bad for selling his label, which is way smaller than 300 for 300 million, when the label you signed to, nigga, sold for 400 million. The label you signed to, your label, 300 Entertainment, sold to Warner Music. That's a way bigger label with a way bigger catalog for 400 million. Sold your ass too. So did you go to Kevin Liles and Leor and say, hey, why you didn't give me my masters? No, you set your ass right where the you was and continued your business they was contractually obligated to do. You see, I'm gonna show y'all what's going on, right? You see that? In my PTR, right? What is that? It says 300 sold to Warner Music for 400 million. 300 catalog. Let me educate you on something. Y'all remember them first Migo hits? Hannah Montana's and all that?
Yeah, they was with 300 back then.
300 got that. They own that too. So when they sold, part of their value was even with the Migos was over there. So how could you say QCP went out bad for selling a smaller label for 300 million when the label that you are tied to being a slave? Y'all don't remember this crying like a little talking about, I turned in all them mixtapes and I didn't get no credit? You stupid. And they put DSPs to them, working you like a dog in heat. They put DSPs, posted them like they was albums, and didn't give you credit for an album because your dumb ass wanted to register mine as a mixtape. And we're going to talk about it. Y'all remember when all that was going on?
Yeah.
I don't get no credit. Nope, because you registered as a mixtape. It says right here, you have to give us X amount of EPs. You call them mixtapes. So the company you signed to, 300, which is a way bigger company than QC, sold to Warner for 400 million. And you saying QC's a fool for selling a way smaller company for 300 million? I'm just pointing out to y'all how Thug don't know what the he's talking about. Just because a nigga's a rapper and playing the part, don't mean he's that. Dumb as a box of rocks.
Man, you could have got 600-700 million for that. Your ass went out bad. Like bad. What wrong with that nigga? But
Now, he said he could have got 600-700 million for that. How in the could QC get 600-700 million for a company that's way smaller than the company you signed to that sold for 400 million? Cause somebody help me. Listen, let me give y'all 300's lined up, right? Just so y'all know. Here, let me give it to y'all. Cause I know the media team go. We got T Grizzly, Montana 700, Huncho, YNW Melly, Gunna, 1900 Ruger, OGZ, Megan Thee Stallion, OMB Peasy, Glizzy Gang, Young Thug, Little Key, Famous Dex, Fetty Wap, all that big them records he got. Little Jamie, YMW, B Slim, some other dude named Jordan something, the Migos, Little Duke, TK Kravitz, Kurt Cobain's, Rich the Kid, Young KO, Little Reese, Offset, Mary J. Blige, Pink Panther, Eric Bellinger, T. Wayne, Cheat Codes, Meg Myers. Now we getting into the other UCP don't got. White people, Water Parks, Jerry Johnson, Conrad Sewell, Nova Miller, Mariah Becerra, Anna of the North, Jordy, Bailey Bryan, Cody, Quarters of Change, Rollo, Drax Project, Jess Wells. Sold for 400 million. Okay, now let's call it fair. QC Records. Let's go to QC Records roster. City Girls, Little Baby, Little Yachty, Rich the Kid before he got hot, OG Mako never did nothing, Quavo, Lakira never did nothing, Migos, Young Greatness deceased, Baby Money, Duke Deuce, Gloss Up, Offset, Steflon the Don. Sold for 300 million. What the is this talking about?
That came up.
There we have it. See, I'm gonna lay it on the ground so people could get that this thug, not only is he a liar, he's a snake, he's a manipulator. You's a snitch, but you're calling people a snitch. You don't know what the you talking about.
All right, y'all, there it is. Now, Thug put up a post that indicated he can't be canceled. It was a Denzel Washington post. He also put up another post that said, you keep going at me, you're going to make the rap community even worse. I don't know how much truth there is to that. But it appears to me that Thug thinks this social media wave will subside. But I think the only way that it will is if he dropped that slapper. If he drop a slap or two, it's amazing how quick people forgive, even with all that's been said. They got short memories, man. So we're going to see if he can pull this out. I just don't know who in the industry, from producers to execs, feel comfortable working with him with this swirling. Like, people don't usually like to stand next to a sinking ship, like I said before. So we're going to see. He might have to produce it himself. I don't know if he got that in his bag, but hopefully he learned something behind that wall. So we're going to see where it go, man. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. Appreciate y'all tuning in. It's your boy, The Answer. Till next time, we out.